Earlier this week, Simon Johnson was one of the 3 people awarded the 2024 Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences for work on global inequality and why some countries are richer than others. He's a professor at MIT, former IMF chief economist, and co-author of the book Power and Progress, Our 1,000-Year Struggle Over Technology and Prosperity. And I want to welcome the Nobel winner to the program this morning, Simon. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So you get a phone call. Do you know, did you even know you were up for this? How does this even work exactly?
Andrew, my phone was off. They didn't wake me up. I didn't hear from Stockholm until actually an hour or two later. The first thing I noticed was a text from a great organizing person at MIT who said, press conference with the MIT president at 10 a.m., be there. I'm like, what's that about?
But hold on. Did you know that, is everybody in your business know that that day is the day that you have a chance of winning? And that
Yes.
there's even a possibility? Is it even in the back of your mind, or is it literally not even, on your radar?
Honestly, of course you know, because the previous week is all the science prizes, and there's a buzz around it. And honestly, Andrew, 2 years ago, some journalists called me in advance and said, we think you might win. So that day I had my phone on, I woke up early, and I didn't win. Of course, Ben Bernanke won. I'm like, oh, of course he won. And that was brilliant work that he did. He did it in the 1980s. Last year, I left my phone off, slept through the whole thing, and Claudia Golden won. And I'm like, fantastic, what a brilliant prize. And she did a lot of her work in the 1970s and early 1980s. So, yes, I knew our work had done well, but I thought we were going to wait another 20 years, 30 years, entirely possible.
But you did think you might win eventually.
Look, I'm in a data-driven business, Andrew, just like you are. You go on Google. So every academic goes on Google Scholar. You look at how many citations your paper's got, and it didn't dawn on me until, honestly, 5 or 8 years ago that we were leading the pack for papers produced in our generation. So that was really nice. A lot of younger scholars have taken up our stuff, but how that converts into Nobel Prizes, you have no idea. It's a completely non-transparent process, but I mean that in a good way. Don't get it wrong. Right. I'm not criticizing them.
So let me ask you a different question, which is talking about converting. You've done this work. A lot of other people have actually built upon your work. How do you think it's either changed the conversation or actually changed meaningfully policy and the way the world works?
Well, I think it's changed how a lot of economists, particularly younger economists, think about the world. So history is embedded into an incredible amount of their analysis. And I want to shout out to people like Melissa Dell and Lakshmi Iyer for the incredible deep dive they've done in particular countries that really brings out the texture and helps you understand, oh, I understand modern Peru somewhat more, I understand India and its constraints somewhat more. Yeah, on the policy, Andrew, I think, that is a really important and deep question. For me personally, there's a link from the sort of property rights, democratic institutions that we have to finance and financial regulation. And that was a big part of what I worked on after the financial crisis of 2008. And I think going forward, we need to strengthen the resilience of our democracy in the United States, and other people should probably think about that for themselves, because that resilient democracy and a legitimate democracy, a democracy in which everyone believes in and adheres to the results of elections, is absolutely fundamental to everything, I think, that we've been able to build and we can build.
We got to run, but I have one last question, which is, what do you think of what is clearly a shift in our culture and society today, where there is a discounting of experts, of those who do the kind of work that you do, frankly, and a distrust even of experts and big institutions?
Well, look, take nobody's word for it. That's the motto of the Royal Society, founded in London in the 1660s. So I don't think experts have a right to be believed. We have to be credible. We have to be persuasive. We have to communicate. And we have to talk, Andrew, like you and I have talked over the years, and we have to debate and we have to argue. That's the essential part of the democratic process. And if experts can bring something to that, great. And if they can't, then ignore them, sure.
I mean, Simon, the thing about science, the great thing about science is that there's really no such thing as settled. And that's the beauty of it is the greatest discoveries have been going against conventional wisdom and skepticism. And I kid around about a Nobel Prize in economics because there are certain principles, unlike physics, that where diametrically opposed opinions can both be awarded a Nobel Prize. And I think about Joe Stiglitz or Paul Krugman, and then I think about Friedrich von Hayek and Milton Friedman. And so with certain, and it's not to discount I mean, it's a dismal science. But you know, some of the other ones, it's like, all right, we know for sure about quarks. We know for sure about relativity. We know because here is the data. It's empirical. With economics, there's a lot of wiggle room, and it's great work. But you can have diametrically opposed opinions. Both of them are Nobel worthy. Is that fair?
Well, absolutely, totally, right down the middle, fair. The world is a wiggle room world, right? The world has a lot of complexity, a lot of ambiguity, and you know, we update as new facts come. We all update as new facts come, and I think what the Nobel is attempting to reflect is how thinking has changed, what's driven thinking, but it'll never stop. And you know, I don't think our ideas or any ideas are forever. We have to keep pushing, and as AI arrives, we've got a whole new set of challenges for how we think about our economy and jobs and humanity.